ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? This is Andrew Newman here again with day 4 of our 90-day video challenge. I wanted to go over today with you guys a concept in a book that I had read and actually done a lot of positive things for my personal life. Maybe it can help you guys out the same manner. It's a book called The Slight Edge. It was written by Jeff Olson. Pretty much what this does is gives you a concept that the things that are easy to do in life are also easy not to do. And somebody who does them today and somebody who doesn't do them today is you're not going to notice the difference between the two. Let's take this and let's put this example into, say, exercise. Exercise is a very popular topic, and it's very easy to see the slight edge at work in an exercise program. If a person was to say both of them have the same type of weight problem, the same type of goal, health-wise, fitness-wise, and one of them today eats a salad and goes to the gym, eats healthy food, goes and does a good quality exercise today. And one doesn't. One stays at home, watches Oprah, and eats a cheeseburger. Is there a difference between those two people today? No. Let's say tomorrow they do the exact same thing. Still, you're not going to notice a difference. 3 or 4 weeks down the road of that process starting to pan out, all that activity compounding is going to start to catch up with both people. The one who is eating healthy and working out consistently is going to start to see a slenderizing appearance. They're going to start to see more energy in their life, more things of that nature. Now we can do the exact same process with anything, whether it be your relationships, it be your job, or even your online business like what we're doing here. Dave Wood put out a challenge for us. He said, let's do this every day for the next 90 days. Let's make a challenge where you create a video every single day. Now, this is easy to do. It's also easy not to do. So it really puts in the slight edge for us so that we can see it in action. Now, I don't know you, and you probably don't know me yet, but I could tell you that if today you decided to turn your computer on, if I could inspire a spark in you to turn your computer on and make a video today and tomorrow and the next day and do that every day for the next 90 days, your financial situation, your following, the people that are looking at you as a person that they can replicate what you're doing is going to increase exponentially every single day. Now, the beautiful part about it, when we create these videos, today is the 9th of June. Okay, this is going to be here next year, the year after that, the year after that. It's not going to go away. So the work that I'm doing today with this video, which I'm actually enjoying, I'm just kind of talking to my camera. I don't have any scripts. I don't have any way to do that. You like the big shiny spot on my head? Yesterday we spent some time up in the mountains out there, and it was pretty hot, and I got a lot of sun, so my head's going to be really, really shiny for the next few days. But then it's going to turn into that little golden brown color. But realistically, guys, if you're serious about making some money on the internet, if you really want to do that, one of the things that you've got to do, and this is a reality of the situation, is you need to brand yourself. And what better way to do that than to reach out and have people taking a look at videos just like this one every single day with your face on it, your voice, and some messages that are inside your mind. Now, a lot of people say, well, Andrew, I don't know what I'm going to say in my video. Neither do I. I have no idea. All I do is I turn on the camera and I start talking. I start telling you guys a little bit about myself, story, books like The Slight Edge, and I've got a nice little chart that I'm going to put into this video at the end. If this is actually going to be just straight uploaded to GVO, that particular version of the video isn't going to have it, but the one that I'm going to put onto YouTube will. So I'll put a link below the video that will get you to the YouTube version so you can see the chart on the slight edge and you can see the success and the failure bended knee curve. But realistically, guys, this is fun. So here's what I want to do. I want to communicate with you. We are looking for some people who are going to take this seriously. People that won't make excuses. People who know that they want something better for their life. I know I do. I know I want something better for my family. I know I want something better for the generations of my family that I'm never going to be able to meet because I'm going to leave this earth before they come here. I want to be that break. I want to break the chain of poverty that was actually in my family's lineage for I don't even know how long. I haven't actually taken the time to look back in history to see where it all came from. But I know that we were financially challenged throughout our lives. I was taught about money from my family, and they taught me that I'm always going to have a car payment, that I'm always going to have bills, that I'm always going to be short on my money from this month to the end of the month. I'm always going to have those problems. And then one day, my family actually was invited to a home party with Amway. Okay, and all my cousins and everybody were all outside playing. I was inside, and I was listening to this guy talk in the living room with his little whiteboard, and he was drawing circles and all kinds of stuff, and saying that if you just change your direction of where you buy your stuff. I'm not in Amway, by the way. I was about 10 years ago, but I've moved on since then. It wasn't the company that made me fail. It was everything that I was thinking about in my mind. I didn't have that concept down, but there's a gentleman, and he pulled out, he was a double diamond, if you guys are familiar with that. He pulled out a copy of his bonus check. It was $1 million check that he received one time each year. That is in addition to his monthly residual commissions. And he gave me a copy of it. And I remember that to this day, that he said, do you want a check like that? And I'm like, well, yeah. Now, I was young. I was a kid. And he said, you can have one as long as you never give up. Now, that man changed my life. He really did. He believed in me where the people around me didn't. And they still don't to this day. So one of the things, if you guys decide you want to get in on this online money-making system that we're using, we're not going to tell you to go after your friends and family because it doesn't work. Okay? I took a copy of that check and I went to school the next day. And this is where I felt the sting of rejection, all right, where I really got to see what was really out there. I brought it to one of my teachers, and my teacher said, that's one of the pyramid things, isn't it? I didn't even know what he meant by that. And I asked him, I said, I don't know what that is. What do you mean? He said, this is with all the people at the top. Make all the money from all the people at the bottom. And, I was young. I was like, well, yeah, right? And what's wrong with that? Nothing is wrong with that. Those who do the work build teams, and those teams generate revenues for the person who did the work. I don't see that as a problem. In fact, in my mind, even to this day, I'm 33 years old. That was over 20 years ago that this happened. To this day, you cannot convince me that there's a better way to make money than in this industry. Nowhere else. Even if you were to invest in real estate, you would have to invest millions of dollars to get to the point where you're profiting a decent lifestyle. And there's a lot of headaches, a lot of stuff that goes along with that. What do we have? This is all digital. We sell digital information. We motivate people. We share lives, and we group together and form networks. You're telling me there's a better way to make money? There isn't. There just isn't. But anyways, back to the main point. I get off on tangents sometimes. The main point of that story was you can really plant a seed by the things that you say. It's very important that you learn how to communicate. It's very important that you discover what's inside of you. And the only way that you can become a good communicator or provide value in your videos is if you're following the system. And what is the system? Well, the system is read every day, quality material, watch or listen to 30 minutes of quality audio, okay, and spend 30 days marketing. That's the system. And then you renew that commitment every day. So obviously you'll never quit. But that's it. That's all we do. There's nothing to it. And when you fill your mind with good things like The Slight Edge, Chicken Soup for the Soul, these are pretty good ones. The Amazing Results of Positive Thinking. These are just some of the books that are right here on my bookshelf. Got a couple of different versions of that. I've got a lot of audios here that you guys, anybody who's on my teams, you guys will hear me talking about a lot of these books, a lot of these audios, and suggesting that you read them. Think and Grow Rich, that's going to be that one should just be a given. You should just go to Amazon.com right now, type in Think and Grow Rich. You'll probably get it for about $5. Okay? Get that book, read it, and apply it. Go back, read the book again. When you do that, it's like you're reading an entirely different book because you've gained some perspective, some knowledge. Then when you come back, you're going to pull more information from the exact same book. That's why this book's got, the corners on the pages are all beat up. Look at it. It looks like it's been read because it has quite a few times. My wife reads it. I read it. It is one of our favorite books. It is a really, really good read. Now, as far as your audios, you can buy CDs. You can buy audios from Amazon. You can simply download those. You can put them right onto your iPhone or your Android phone. I do have both. I have an iPhone and an Android. But you can do those, or you can just simply join our business with us and get to the inner circle level with Empower Network. And they provide you with audios every single day that you can go in and you can listen to. And when you you do that, you're going to get positive thinking. You're going to get positive results. Now, you can't personally hang out with these guys that are making $300,000 a month because you can't swim in those waters yet. But what you can do is you can immerse yourself in the way they think. You can listen to what they have to tell you, and you can apply what they're asking you to do. By simply doing that, your income levels are going to slowly increase. They're going to ramp up, and then you're going to be able to go have lunch with people like Justin Varengia, Lawrence Tam, Dave Wood and Dave Sharp, Vic Stryhouse. I still can't say the gentleman's name, but he's killing it. $10,000 a day. Now that, guys, that type of income right there is ridiculous, and that's small when you think about some of the richest people in the world. Now, $10,000 in a day, that means you could make $10,000 in a month, right? I would automatically assume that that's an absolute fact. So, again, guys, this stuff is easy to do. It's also easy not to do. And this right here I want to share with you. This actually is pretty touching to me. At the beginning of this month, 9 days ago, I made a commitment. I set a goal to reach a certain dollar amount in revenue for the month. And by doing that goal, I told my kids and told my wife that we're going to go on a Disney cruise. They just finished building the Disney Fantasy Cruise. I think that's what it's called. But they've got some really awesome technology on that boat that I would really enjoy seeing. So my 7-year-old daughter, she just finished kindergarten on Friday a couple days ago, and she's moving to first grade next year. But she took the time to grab a notepad and a piece of paper, and she drew this picture. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Yeah, okay. If you take a look at the top here, she's learning how to spell words by sounding them out. And this is her boat. This is her cruise ship. And this is all from watching the ship actually being built on the History Channel. And they went through and they showed what all the amenities are, and there's some really cool stuff on that boat, guys. You got a little fishy down here in the water and some happy people up on the top of the deck there. I just thought this was really cool. Figured I'd share that with you guys because these are the types of things that we want to live for. You know what I mean? We want to put these memories into our children's minds. We don't want to put limitations on the things that they can do. Money's not hard. Money's a joke. It's an illusion. It's the one thing that everybody in the world wants as much of it as they can get. As soon as they get it, they cannot wait to get rid of it. Does that make any sense? It's just an illusion. It's a medium of exchange. So let's just get it flowing in and out of our lives, and it won't matter anymore, right? Okay, guys, so anyways, that's all I've got to share with you for today. I hope tomorrow to see you on my next video. And enjoy. May you be prosperous. I really, really do hope that you can take some of the information that we're giving you and apply it in your life so that you can live a life filled with happiness. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's what it's all about. So anyways, Andrew Newman signing off, guys. We'll talk to you later.